The CNE held a job fair at the Intercare Center today, and while the doors didn't officially open until 11 o'clock this morning, there were people lined up as early as 5 a.m.
We just wanted a higher chance so we can be in the front of the line.
They waited in long lines for hours just for a chance to apply in person. The majority of these applicants were students who have struggled to find summer work.
I've had a really hard time trying to find a job. Everywhere I've applied, I haven't gotten an answer, or I've gone in person and they were like, apply online, still no answer.
I've been to like 10 interviews this summer alone. I can't get a job. It's hard out here.
They studied hard and graduated proud. And now many of them are stuck from New York to Nairobi, from Dhaka to Dublin. Today's university grads are entering a job market that feels more like a brick wall than an open door. But what's behind this crisis? Why are so many degree holders underemployed, overqualified, and underpaid? Today, we explore the global graduate crisis, what's driving it, and whether there's a way forward. Make sure not to forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button for more content like this. For decades, higher education was seen as a golden ticket. In the post-World War era, earning a college or university degree meant a straight ticket to the middle class, a stable job, rising incomes, and upward social and economic mobility. But fast forward to today, and that ticket does not seem to be working the same way anymore. In Canada, for example, where I'm located, over 40% of recent university grads were in jobs that did not require their degree, according to Statistics Canada. In the UK, over the ocean that way, graduates earn an average of 15% more than non-graduates, but that's down from 24% pay premium from just a decade ago. One major problem, as economists will gladly tell you, is supply and demand. The number of graduates have exploded, but the job market has not kept up at all. For example, in India, over 9 million students graduate annually, but youth unemployment has steadily hovered around 20% or even higher in certain points. Over in South Africa, nearly 60% of the unemployed people are youth, many with higher education. This is not just about jobs, it's about quality jobs. Many grads are in internships, gig work, or low-wage service roles that do not match the degree they studied. Then add to all this the double punch of automation and globalization. Outsourcing has moved jobs to where labor is cheaper for decades. At the same time, automation and AI, as you may know, are quickly replacing both blue-collar and white-collar roles. For example, in the USA, a 2023 McKinsey report found that up to 30% of work hours could be automated away by the year 2030 in the near future. And now, with AI tools doing everything from data analytics to writing reports, entry-level jobs where graduates usually start are vanishing quickly. Another key factor is degree inflation. Roles that once just needed a high school diploma now ask for a BA, sometimes an MA. Entry-level positions demand experiences. Master degrees are the new bachelors. Another example, in China, over 4 million students applied for post-grad programs in 2023. That's a 10x increase from just 2 decades ago. It seems everybody and their grandmas have a MA now. So now, it's not just about having a degree, it's about whether you studied, your internships, your networks, and even then, the bar just keeps rising. Meanwhile, to make matters worse, wages are flatlining and cost of living has been soaring, as you may have noticed. In the USA, our favorite example, real median earnings for young grads have barely moved since the 2000s, but student debt has ballooned, now collectively totaling 1.7 trillion with a T dollars. In neighboring Canada, nearly half of all university grads finish with some form of financial debt. And then you add in the cost of rent, groceries, and transit. All are up in double-digit percentages. So it's no wonder that some grads feel like they're running on a treadmill or stuck in reverse mode. So, If you're a fresh grad, a new grad, is there any hope for you? Well, experts suggest that part of the solution is rethinking what success looks like, valuing trades and vocational paths, expanding on co-op programs, and making internships more fair and paid. So let's do away with those unpaid internships if possible. Countries like Germany and Switzerland has led the world for a long time in youth employment, largely thanks to strong apprenticeship models. And with remote work, digital nomadism, and the creator economy on the rise, the path to success may be looking very different and shifting from the past, even if slowly. That's not to say that everyone will make a living as a creator or in the gig economy. Maybe it should not be that way at all to begin with. All I'm saying is that these have become more popular pathways and options that younger people may seek to make a living, to cobble together a honest living. So if you're a graduate and you're struggling, you're not alone. The world has changed, but you can adapt, build, and hopefully thrive, even if the path is not what you had initially expected. And it never was. Lots of young people end up in places that they never expected, in roles and careers that they never expected. So stay strong, stay on your grind, stay on your hustle, and I'm wishing you the best of all luck. Once again, make sure to drop a comment below. What's your experience been like in today's job market if you are a recent or fresh grad, or just somebody looking for a job in general? Like this video if you learned something new, and I really appreciate if you subscribe for more stories like this that decode our economy and society at large. This is Tahmid signing out.